Hey guys, I figured this out a while ago actually. It's taken me a little while to do this. Don't know why, been a bit lazy, but it's Leaving Blues by Bombay Bicycle Club, and I watched him play it live on YouTube, and I think I've pretty much figured out what he's been doing. Definitely with the left hand, maybe not always completely correct with the right hand, but yeah, it's not too far away. So I'm on capo 5, but he plays it on capo 4 in standard. I always tune my guitar half a step down, um, and basically I'm going to run through the left hand first before I go into the picking with the right hand. So the way I play it is I put my third finger on the third fret of the low E, and I put my little finger on the B string basically, and that's that. And then you want to get your first finger ready to go on the first fret of the B as well. And the next position is 5. What was it? 5, 5, 3, 5. That's pretty much the chords for the first verse. Okay, so the picking pattern, you want to hit the low E, and then hit the D and B strings respectively. And then go back, so hit the low E again, and then hit the G and D, and then back up to the B. So. And then hit the top and bottom strings at the centre. Back to the B. Hit the D again. Hit the first fret of the B. Hit the low E and then the B, open B. And then the G. Nope, sorry. This picking pattern for the first bit. Then you go to the second chord that I showed you earlier, and then you hit the A string first with your thumb, and then hit the D and G string, and then hit the low E. So yeah, you're hitting the low E and the D again, and then you're just doing like going from the A, D, and G like that with your thumb first and middle finger. And then the next bit is, oh sorry. Sorry, I'm a bit rubbish at, I should have probably run through this a few more times before I actually start recording the video, but it's too late now. Let's just go keep it going. Hit the low E, then the B, and then the A and the D, and then the D, and the A, and then the open G. And that's pretty much that. I'll go through it a bit slower for you. And then back to. And that's just a little thing that changes from time to time. When he goes back, every once in a while, he'll go back to the G and go that same kind of right hand picking pattern, using the thumb, the first and the middle finger. So, and it's the same. So it's just that little variation. And when he actually says, "I know that you you know that I'm leaving," there's like an F chord and a C chord he goes to, and I use my thumb just to go over the top there. I find it easier than trying to play it like that, but because you want to keep the high E string. You could just bar it, but you need to keep the high E string there free to be able to play. So so you're hitting the low E string and then the D and the B string at the same time, and then you're using your first finger to hit the G and then the D, and the D with your thumb. So you're just going up and down, basically using your first, middle and third finger on your right hand. You're just alternating between your thumb but then you have to leave the open G at the end there. Go to the C, it's exactly the same with your right hand, and then back. Sorry. And I think there's one more bit in the song. I kind of like curse God for my regret bit. What you want to do is you want to go to an A minor position, and you want to hit the A and then the D and E at the same time, and then alternate between you go B with your middle finger, D with your thumb, and then the G with your first. Then to a G, same G as before, and just hit those two at the same time again, the D and the B. And this F is a bit weird. It's the same as before, except you take your first finger off now. And you hit the D and the B again after you've used your thumb again. To a D, so you hit the open D and then the G and E string. Do a little, if you want, do a little hammer on it. Kind of sounds like it does a hammer on. I think it's like hammer on from the second fret of the E to the third fret. Love would stay till I come back bit is back to the C, and then just back to the G for the. I hope that's been helped. I know I've messed it up a few times. I haven't been extremely clear with the right hand, but I think it's also like a lot to do with what you make of it, and if your ear can correct me, and then you go, oh no, it's actually that, then it's for your benefit as well, really. Yeah, I hope that's been of help, and thanks for watching.